And Action News tonight is emerging information in the worst crime we can remember in Bucks County. This is the way it looked when suspected mass murderer Dominic Decree was marched into the Bucks County Jail today. She is one of 2 living suspects, along with her mother, in the deaths of 5 people, including 3 children. The broad outlines of this heinous crime revealed themselves while we were on the air last night at 11. Police found 5 bodies inside an apartment on West Bridge Street in Morrisville. Action News reporters Dan Cuellar and Maggie Kent are live at the Robert Morris Apartments tonight. Dan, let's start with you. What have we learned about the suspects and the victims?
Well, we know that all 7 of them lived in this small ground floor apartment you see behind me, along with another family member who police say fortunately was not home when this happened. Even now, there's no logic, reason, or explanation being given for these horrific killings, only questions as to whether this may have been part of a demented murder-suicide. What we know is this. Authorities say 45-year-old Shanna Decree and her 19-year-old daughter Dominique have confessed to the horrific killings of 5 of their own family members. Action News has learned during questioning, not only did the suspects say they wanted to be dead, they also claimed the victims wanted to die as well. If this was some kind of twisted murder-suicide, Police Chief George McClay maintains
2 9-year-olds can't make that decision, and a 13-year-old. So I think that's, is that something in the adults' minds? I don't know, but it's surely not in 9-year-old minds.
It was yesterday. Police got the call from a social worker with DHS who had gone to the Decree family apartment to see how they were doing. The caseworker reported the 2 suspects appeared disoriented, under the influence of something. Police would later arrive to find the 5 dead victims in a bedroom. Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub says he has a pretty good idea how the crime unfolded. The question is, why?
As confusing as it was last night, we are no closer to understanding that in the harsh light of day. We will continue to pursue every lead and to work this case to its just conclusion.
But in the DA's mind, there is one thing that is not in question.
I just feel very confident that we have the 2 killers locked up that committed these atrocious murders.
The case has sent shockwaves through Morrisville.
We haven't had a shooting for 2 years. Something like this is heartbreaking to the community, especially anywhere where you have children like this involved. 2 9-year-olds. It's sad.
Now, both the defendants are being held without bail on 5 counts of criminal homicide and 1 count each of criminal conspiracy. Authorities note those charges could be expanded depending on what they turn up.